Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Fergus Clark, and I'm joined here today, as usual, with the other one, Jack Logan.
The
How you doing,
other
Jack?
one,
Yeah.
I own this channel, Fergus.
Okay, but I'm still a valued member. I'm
Yeah.
I'm the heart and soul of the whole thing.
I can see Nicholas has moved.
Yeah, he's shifty. He's always moving about.
Yeah. I've just also noticed Puss in Boots just like in the
Oh
right-hand-
yeah, he's always there. Yeah,
Yeah, just chilling.
he likes mucking around. Yeah.
So how have you been, Fergus?
I'm alright. It's only been a couple days for
Yeah,
us since the
it's
last
been-
one.
It's been a couple of days for us and a week for the people at home, which
Yeah.
is strange. It's like when I done my 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
I started filming that in November, so it was just odd.
They'll be
Um,
desperate for more, but for us, it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely weird. So have you been watching anything in the last few days?
Yeah, yeah, I have. I've finished. I've finished Inside Number 9.
Yes.
It's over. A
I've,
weight off
I've,
my shoulders.
I've still not watched another episode of it yet.
Well, there's not much time, Jack.
I know. I've got a holiday. I'm going on holiday as of tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be chill. I'm hoping to get at least a few seasons of it in the bag.
Where are you headed off to?
I'm headed up north. I'm going up to Gardenston.
Gardenston.
Yes, up north.
I've
on
never heard of it.
the northeast of Scotland.
The east
very
coast
nice
of
place.
Scotland.
The east coast with its amazing views and culture.
Definitely.
No one else will get that, but I'm just going to leave
No.
it that ambiguous.
Yeah, Mark knows it. Mark knows
Yeah,
it.
Mark will be the only one that's laughing right now. Yeah, so we're going up there for a week. We've been a few times. It's really lovely, and I'm just going to chill and catch
Sure.
up on Inside Number 9 because
Yeah.
that sounds fantastic to me.
Yeah,
It's-
and
It's actually it's 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes from the place where they filmed Local Hero.
oh, sure, yeah, you go up there quite often, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Mm. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed Number 9, I have to say.
Yep.
Ninth season was a bit worried that maybe it could be a bit of a disappointment if the last season
Mhm.
fell flat, but every episode I think was actually like consistently a bit of a banger, to be honest.
Good. That's
I
what
enjoyed
like
every
to hear.
episode. And I think they stuck the landing with the finale. I
Yeah.
don't think everyone agrees with that. It's one of the higher rated episodes, I think, but
Okay.
I know
okay.
some people are a bit disappointed because it's kind of more of a celebration of the show and the people that
Ah.
contribute to it than
Okay.
being like a kind of Inside Number 9 crazy.
I feel like that's
Thought.
kind of fair though for the
Yeah.
final episode of
Yeah.
that. It feels right.
Mhm. And the way it opens is very interesting and nice as a little callback.
Okay. I do know there's the Lee Mack one in the final season,
Yeah.
which is
So
like
the-
fully set on like a game show. Is that right?
Yeah, so I'll explain this to you now. Basically, since season 2, there's an episode on a train called La Couchette,
Mm-hmm.
and since then, all the fans wanted an episode set on a bus,
Okay.
and they're like, "Oh, it's season 8. We're finally doing the bus episode. It's called Hold On Tight. It's gonna be like a spin-off of On the Buses or like a carry-on film
Okay.
kind of thing." So everyone's excited for it. It's the night it's on, and then the BBC Two presenter's like, "Oh, sorry, last minute change of program. Inside Number 9 won't be on tonight. Instead, it's a game show hosted by Lee Mack."
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
So-
funny,
Yeah, never got the bus episode.
bro. That sucks.
Yeah, well, I mean, what are you gonna do about it? We got 2 train episodes in the end. Though in
Yeah.
season 9 we got another train one, so just what everyone wanted.
I feel like every episode of Inside Number 9 should be set on a train.
Yeah, why not? Both ones on a train have been really good. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've spoke about every episode that I've seen on
Mhm.
the podcast so far. And yeah, it's a really good show. I'm looking forward to watching it some more.
yeah, I think once you get into season 2 to 4, that's
Mm.
it's absolute peak. I think.
Yeah.
So you got
Yeah,
something to look forward to there.
definitely excited. So have you got a favorite episode of the full show now that
Full
you've seen it all?
show. Yeah, I've said it a couple times. It's The
Mm.
Devil of Christmas, still my
Mhm.
absolute favorite. Bernie Clifton's dressing room, very close second.
Okay.
I think probably it's their best episode.
Okay.
But Devil of Christmas is just kind of my personal favorite.
And do you have a least favorite?
I think it's between two, and I like every episode. I don't think there's an episode I dislike strongly.
Okay.
But it's between The Harrowing from season 1, which is one you've not seen
Yeah,
yet.
that's the next one I've got to watch,
Yeah.
which I'm looking very forward to.
Well, it's really good for like the first 2 acts, and then it kind of starts to fumble it a little bit. I think it doesn't
Okay.
quite nail the landing.
Yep.
And the other one is one called Nine Lives Cat, which is
Mm-hmm.
season 7, I want to say.
Okay.
Didn't enjoy that one. You can
Nah.
kind of see where it's going quite early, and I don't think it's really that
Okay.
interesting. But it's got Simon's mum from The Inbetweeners, so.
Peak.
And one last thing I'll say about number 9.
Uh-huh.
Having finished it now, I can justify it being in my top 10, and it's
Oh,
it
yeah,
deserves
yeah,
it.
of course, of course.
Deserves a spot.
Cool. I'm looking forward to checking it out more.
Mm.
The only thing I have watched since the last podcast, I went to Fergus informed me, like the good friend that he is, that one of my favorite comedy films, probably my favorite comedy film of all time, like strictly comedy, because I know there's like genre like.
Oh, isn't it
blending.
technically an action comedy?
Yeah, shut up. Like for some, Pulp Fiction might be considered a comedy for some
Sure.
people, you know what I mean? But like strictly comedy, Team America World Police
Mhm.
was getting a 4K release, which I knew nothing about, surprisingly.
Yeah, I was shocked.
So I originally Amazoned it, and I was like, I could order this, but then I'm going to go on holiday, and I won't get it till I come back,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be annoying because I want to watch it in 4K. So
Sure.
I just drove to HMV that night and picked myself up a copy, and I watched it last night with my friends Courtney and Ryan.
Yeah, no, Courtney, our biggest fan on the podcast. I noticed didn't seem to enjoy it that much.
No, to be fair, I didn't think she would. I don't think it's her thing.
Yeah,
She's
it's
not.
just
She's not a South Park fan.
mm,
So I was like, it's the same guys that did South Park that done Team America, so it's the same kind of humor. So I just wasn't expecting it at all.
yeah, I mean, I opened Letterboxd last night and I just seen Team America 5 stars, and then next to Team America 1 star.
Yeah. So Courtney wasn't a fan. To be
Mm,
fair, I thought she wouldn't like it, but I didn't think it'd be 1 star material. I thought it'd be like 2 kind of star material. But yeah, she laughed a couple of times. I think more out of like the actual jokes that are in the movie. She laughed at them, whereas like see when they're just like being stupid because it's dumb.
Yeah.
topics, she didn't like get any of that stuff.
That's like the whole film.
Yeah. Hence the 1 star.
Yeah, that's true. I can definitely see why someone wouldn't like it, to be fair. I didn't even think I would really enjoy it, because I'm not really into, kind of like crude humor almost.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's quite it's weird to use the word intelligent.
it's a very intelligent film.
As a satire.
We were talking last night, like after it, and because Ryan did enjoy it, he gave it a 3.5. So he gave it a positive review, but he likes that kind of thing. And we were talking about South Park and just like Trey Parker and Matt Stone's like humor in general. A lot of people don't give it the credit it deserves for being as clever as it is. Like a lot of people just think it's like crude jokes for the sake of, and like offensive for the sake of being offensive. It's really clever with the stuff they're saying, and I think it's like really on show in Team America.
Yeah,
They satirize everything in Team America. Like, there isn't one thing or one like nationality that isn't satirized in some way in Team America.
Specifically America.
Yeah, that's the big thing. A lot of people say it's a racist film or like too offensive or like not politically correct, whatever. The main satirization in the film is Americans. Like, and it was made by Americans. Like,
yeah, I mean, definitely some of it probably hasn't aged brilliantly, but it is. at the end of the day, the biggest piss take is at the expense of the Americans.
I feel like if they went fully at because it's obviously it makes fun of terrorists
Hmm.
and their kind of culture.
Hmm.
I feel like if they went directly and only done that stuff, it would have failed. But the
Yeah.
fact that they take the absolute piss out of the Americans and having
Mhm.
the Americans destroy the cities. And they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, good job, guys.
Yeah, I watched the opening scene just yesterday because I seen you guys had it on Letterboxd, so
Yeah,
I went to listen to my favorite song, "America Fuck Yeah," on
yes.
YouTube, and then the opening scene got recommended on YouTube, so I watched that again.
Yeah.
First of all, the bit where they start fighting and are waving their arms around
Yeah, it's
is
so
the
good.
funniest visual gag.
The intense music.
Yeah, but the funniest bit is when they allegedly save Paris and they destroy every national landmark in the city and make a bigger mess than the terrorists would have, and then
It's
they say they've
yeah,
saved the day.
it's the bit where the terrorist runs into the Louvre and
Mm,
with the bomb, and
yeah,
then a fire missiles and it'll
yeah.
blow up anyway. It's a very smart
Mm,
film, and it was quite an interesting one because the last film I watched with Courtney and Ryan was Transformers,
Transformers.
Michael Bay, and I feel like
Mhm.
Team America is a piss take of Michael Bay's kind of directing
Oh,
style.
yeah, they shit on Pearl Harbor at one point.
Oh yeah, the
One of
Pearl
the songs
Harbor
is just devoted
song.
to hating Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
Justified, by the way.
I need you like Ben Affleck needs acting school.
Yeah. Oh,
um,
speaking of Ben Affleck, the
mhm.
best part of the film is Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, yeah,
And the reason he's the best part, and you'll know this, is because they were gonna have him be a really intelligent villain character, but the
yeah,
puppet arrived and it was absolutely fucked up. So they just made him basically brain dead.
yeah. My favorite fact about the film ever
Mhm.
is a lot of the actors were all right with them using I think Alec Baldwin was fine. He
Mhm.
still gets you are worthless, Alec Baldwin, shouted at him in the street and he just oh shut up, Kim, just jokes along. And Matt Damon, I think Matt Damon was just a bit confused.
Yeah.
And I think once it was explained to him, he got it. The
Mhm.
one actor that really hated it was Sean Penn.
Mhm, yeah.
And Sean Penn wrote them a letter. And in Team
He
America,
penned them a letter. He
zing.
penned yeah.
His big thing in the movie is he keeps saying, "Oh, I've been to Iraq, and you have no idea what it's like, guys. I've actually been to Iraq."
Mm.
And in the letter he wrote Trey Parker and Matt Stone, he went, "I don't think you guys know what you're talking about. I've actually been to Iraq." Trey Parker and Matt Stone were like, "This is what we're talking about."
Yeah.
Point. I just think that's absolutely
Mhm.
hilarious that they got that, and
Mhm.
also they take the piss out of Michael Moore.
Mhm.
You know the reason behind why they done that.
No, what's that?
So Michael Moore directed Bowling for Columbine
Yeah.
and interviewed Matt Stone in Bowling for Columbine because he was from Colorado where
Oh,
Columbine
sure.
happened. And after the Matt Stone interview, they played a little cartoon in the documentary,
Mm.
and it very highly hinted that it was made by the South Park people,
Uh-huh.
but it wasn't. Matt Stone and Trey Parker had nothing to do with it.
Mm.
So they basically got in a big argument with Michael Moore, and at the same time they were making this puppet movie, and they were like, "Why don't we just put him in it and blow him up?"
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And yeah, it's such a good movie, especially when you read into the stuff behind it,
Mhm.
and even the puppeteering and stuff. It is meant to be comedic, a lot of
Yeah.
it comes across as silly, but it's very impressive.
Mhm.
The sets and stuff look amazing.
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
It looks incredible, and I think that was one thing that Courtney appreciated about the film. She was like, "It looks great.
Yeah.
It's probably the best it could look for that kind of film."
There's a few scenes that I'm not a huge fan of visually.
What scenes are you
Main
talking about?
well, for a start, the about 2-minute long vomit scene, the
Oh,
projectile vomit that
best
goes on for
scene,
an hour, and
best
then
scene.
Also, Jack, of course, there's a famous intimate moment between
Yes.
two of the puppets,
Yes.
shall we say?
Yes.
Which I believe you've got full access to now with your unrated cut on 4K.
We didn't watch that one last night,
Yeah,
sadly.
that might have put it down to half star. I think.
Yeah, but there is basically what happened was Trey Parker and Matt Stone have had a few run-ins with the MPAA, the Motion Picture Association of America, who rate the movies. Basically, they done a film called Orgasmo, and that got
Yeah, I've heard of
an
it.
NC-17. And then they done South Park the movie, that got an NC-17 for like no reason really. Like they all should be kind of R-rated. There's nothing in them. And then with Team America, they were like, right, let's take the absolute piss. Let's do this really long sex scene and force all their attention on this sex scene, and that'll be the only bit they want to cut. And then we can have like puppets' heads exploding and stuff, and they'll not want to look at that. Like we can drop as many F-bombs as we want, but if we have this long sex scene, that'll be the only bit they're focusing on, and it worked.
Yeah, that's pretty clever.
They had they didn't care about someone kicking Samuel Jackson's head off or Susan Sarandon like exploding when she falls off someone's palace. But
rest in peace.
Puppets rubbing against each other, that was a big no-no. So they I think they cut it by half. So the unrated cut is even longer. Another I think a minute added on or something, which is just beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have to show me it sometime, Jack.
Yes, Fergus, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, puppet sex is definitely something like quite unique to Team America. Certainly, I can't think of many other films with it. I think maybe Being John Malkovich. I don't remember. Either the puppets had sex or there was like domestic abuse. I don't remember. It was one of the two. I don't know.
But yeah, I do think Team America is like, the more I talk about it, I'm like, yeah, it's my favorite comedy movie. It's just it's so clever. I love it.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not a huge South Park guy. I like it, but I'm not like a religious fan. I do really like Book of Mormon though. But
Book of Mormon's great as
obviously
well. Yeah,
that's one of my favorite musicals.
Yeah, I was so excited when I went to see it, and it didn't disappoint. It was so hilarious. And they got away with stuff on stage that I feel like they couldn't even put on TV.
Yeah.
Even worse than the stuff you see on TV and film. Like it's some of the stuff they say in the musicals insane. Like
yeah, but not only is it really funny, the songs are great too.
Songs are great. Like, they are very talented. Like I was going to say that about Team America. The songs in Team America are great.
America, like, fuck yeah.
And then Everyone Has AIDS.
Yeah.
That's
the musical, right? The guys
Least the musical.
Yeah.
Meant to be Rent.
It's kind of like the gay musical from IT Crowd.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I think it's also funny that we recently watched Tick Tick Boom, me, Ryan, and Courtney, and then there's that scene, and well, obviously Tick Tick Boom's about the making of Rent, and during that, like, is the AIDS epidemic and stuff, and then we watched Team America, and then Everyone Has AIDS.
Yeah.
But there's
I love that bit.
Really great songs in it.
One of the bits that got the biggest laugh for me is when he goes backstage after the show, and the Team America guy, I don't remember his name, he's like, "You're the best actor in the world," no, it's one of the other actors says that, and it was just the worst show you've ever seen.
Yeah, the guy's Spotswood, I think that's his name. There is a really odd scene in it, and I still don't really get it. It is funny, like I laugh at it every time, but I'm like, what was the point of this scene? It's when they realize Spotswood's still alive, and Gary goes into the base, and Spotswood asks him to suck his
fillet him.
There's a nice word, Fergus. For the kids listening at home.
Don't ask your parents.
Yeah, for no reason at all, really. He's like, oh, it's for trust, and I'm guessing the joke is, oh, he's meant to be gay.
Yeah, I think he's just being like a pervert.
Yeah, but, like, it's not really set up at all. It's just such a weird, because like during the film they don't portray him as a perv, like, at all.
Yeah.
And then it's just randomly like, Gary, you got to do this to earn my trust back.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me though. That's the kind of thing that a train Matt would pull. I think.
Yeah. He wasn't pulling it, Fergus. He was.
True.
That was too far, Jack. Too far. Slap in the hand for that one.
So you've not watched anything else, have you, this week? Since the last one.
The only thing, and I'm not going to talk about it much. I've started watching it today.
Mhm.
I watched 2 episodes of Depp v. Heard
Oh,
on
sure.
Netflix, and yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say about it, other
I've
than the fact that
seen-
it's
yeah.
just proven to me how much a psychotic bitch Amber Heard.
Well, I don't think Mr. Depp is entirely in the clear. to be
No,
fair.
neither do I. But there's a screw loose somewhere.
I don't
and-
think either of them are particularly ideal couples.
They both done fucked up. Like
Yeah.
they both done bad things.
Yeah, I did see it was on Netflix. I remember when the trial was happening, and it was a whole thing. So I'm probably not gonna watch it. 'Cause
yeah.
I wasn't even interested in it when it was happening, really. But
Fergus, I got so into it. Like I was like coming home and like playing Minecraft with the trial just on in the background.
I remember, like,
Basically, everyone became a lawyer for a few months. Like that's what happened.
yeah, I remember like the dog getting stung by a bee. That's about the only thing I could tell you about the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
yeah. And then there's a bit where she's like talking. I think it's the first time she says about the first time that Johnny hit her,
Mm.
and she's like, "I was just staring at the carpet and just realized how dirty the carpet was." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not something that particularly interests me, but
That's fair. That's
you
fair.
enjoy it, Jack. You
Yeah, it's all
You
right.
enjoy it.
It's a bit strange. Like they've got intercut bits from this YouTuber who's
mm.
like wears a Deadpool mask.
Oh, okay.
That's a bit strange.
Top form commentary, of course.
Personally, if I were to like give a verdict, I'm not a lawyer, so I
Mm.
can't obviously, but I am more on the side of Johnny. But they both done bad stuff. I think
Mm.
the issue is I think Johnny admitted to most of the bad stuff. Amber
Sure.
was very much like, I have not done a single thing wrong. I'm like, you
Mm.
have. Like,
Yeah,
you've
I
both
mean,
done bad stuff.
sure. Yeah, it's. I suppose that's kind of to be expected in Hollywood, really.
Yeah.
When
That's
you
just-
see
you
Hollywood
also have to
couples, but-
remember they're both very talented actors.
Yeah.
Like, they
Well,
are
I've
just-
not seen Amber Heard in anything except Aquaman off the top of my head, so I can't
True.
back that.
That's true, but they are both actors. They know
Yeah.
how to manipulate an
They're
audience.
very established actors. yeah.
Yes. Like especially Johnny Depp. Like I'm on more of his side, but
Mhm,
he knows how to trick an audience. Like he does it
Mhm.
for a living. He
mhm.
pretends to be someone else for a job. Like,
Yeah. Do you
but
think
yeah, that-
do you think if they made Team America 2, they'd have Amber Heard as like one of the actors?
that would be the Matt Damon character, just
yeah.
Amber Heard. Yeah, maybe. I really want them to make Team America 2.
We talked about this. Was it yesterday we spoke about it?
Yes.
And you said they don't really want to work with puppets anymore.
Yep.
But I think they could do like an animated kind of spin-off show or something in the vein of like G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I agree. I do think a lot of the humor in regards to the puppets though would go.
Yeah.
so
It would be a downgrade, but
They would have to be clever in how they wrote
Mhm.
it. Like I feel like they would have to add in a lot more jokes because a lot of the humor in Team America comes from how the puppets act.
yeah.
Like it's just funny watching the puppets see these
Yeah,
really
yeah.
dramatic stuff.
Mm.
So if they did that, I'm all for it. Like if they want to do it,
Mhm.
I'll gladly write it, Trey and Matt. If you're
Yeah,
watching.
I'll join in. I'll help you.
Me and Fergus will write it. It'll
Yeah,
be
let's
even
do it.
Be even more offensive than anything you guys could come up with.
Yeah. Oh, what is it we're doing now? Something about like I don't even remember, like the slave trade or something. Like
Yeah, they're making a movie about. Is it with Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and it's about he realizes like his parents were slaves or something, and he goes like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think his
something like that.
ancestors or something.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'm
I'll
excited to
watch
watch it. But
I'll watch it. I'll watch anything they do.
Mhm.
The only thing that I've not seen by them, like big thing, is I've not watched Basketball yet, but that wasn't even written by them. They just starred in it.
I have
So
no idea what that is.
it's a movie about these two guys played by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and it was like the height of their South Park fame, and it
Sure,
was written by the one of the guys that wrote Airplane,
sure.
and it's basically about two guys, that combine baseball and basketball into one sport, and it becomes like the biggest sport in the world.
Okay, okay. I'll
So-
put on my watch list.
Basketball. Yeah, I watched Orgasmo for the first time. I think it was a couple of months ago, and that was a lot of fun. It was a strange movie, but it was a lot of fun.
I remember when
like,
you
it
logged it, just looking at the film, and I was like, "What the fuck is that? What shit
Yeah.
is this guy watching?"
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but it was a weird movie, and you could actually see like Book of Mormon like references, like even back then in it,
Okay.
because the main characters are Mormon.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I'll stop worshipping Trey Parker and Matt Stone for a little bit.
I will worship one thing very quickly. I don't know why I held up two fingers. I'm doing one thing very quickly because we
Yeah.
got 100 questions to go through in a moment. So I'll
Yes, we do.
speed through this segment. But I have watched more Dairy Girls.
Oh, have you? Good.
Yes, I've just finished season 2, episode 2.
Okay, you're
which is
proper.
it's the Dead Poet Society episode.
Yeah. What did you think of that one?
I liked it. I thought it was
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I noticed it's quite low rated on IMDb.
Personally, my least favorite episode of the show.
Yeah,
Um,
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but not
Yeah.
a least favorite for sure.
Do you have a favorite so far?
Not really. I think they've all been consistent.
My favorite episode is probably my second favorite episode actually you've seen,
Mm.
and that's the one where I think you've seen it anyway. The Russian comes to stay with
Oh
them.
yeah, yeah, the
That's such a good
Ukrainian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ukrainian. Yeah.
the children of
That's,
Chernobyl.
yeah. That's such a good episode.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I don't really have
Um,
a favorite.
That's fair.
There's one I didn't love, and that was when they were trying to shag the Protestants. I didn't love that episode.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
That felt very in betweeners. to me.
yeah, yeah. It did a
Like,
bit.
Yeah. I'm sure there's an episode of The In-Betweeners which is very kind of like that. Is it the school trip one?
Yeah, it was school
Where it's
trip,
like,
but that's a standout episode of that show. To be fair.
yeah, defo.
Kind of almost like the one where we go to Warwick, or like the flat or house in Warwick.
That's my favorite episode of In-Betweeners, I think.
Oh,
That's where
oh no.
Will eats the plant.
Yeah, that's one of my least favorites.
Is it?
Yeah, I think the worst one is probably the Duke of Edinburgh. When kids sort of
Duke
wake
of
down his
Edinburgh one's good
trousers.
too. I don't think there's a bad episode, to be fair.
No, no,
Um,
yeah,
Duke of Edinburgh probably would be low down, just simply because that the whole wig bit
mhm.
is so dumb. Like, why
That's
would
pushing it. That's
Yeah.
really pushing it.
that's just so stupid. But the stuff with Jay in that episode is
Mm,
funny, to say the least. I
mm.
won't go into what he does in that episode, but it's pretty funny stuff.
I think one of my favorite episodes of that is probably the Home Alone episode.
That's a good one too.
Yeah,
I always
like
forget
that
about that one. But Trip to Work's my favorite episode of the show.
Really?
Really, yeah. I don't know if that's controversial now that you've said it's your least favorite.
Probably
Or one of
is.
your least favorite.
I'll chase you up on that.
Imagine Jack Logan being controversial.
I know. You should have put this on your list. Okay, well, getting back and talking about Dairy Girls real quick.
Mhm.
I will say I've got a favorite character,
Mhm.
Granda Joe.
Granda Joe's a legend.
I love him. He's great. My
Top-notch.
favorite scene with him is like when we're in the cafe, and he's like, "Oh, you're a pussy. You need to say something to the waitress." And then she starts crying. He's like, "There was no need for that."
Yeah. It's so good. My favorite character. I think this is a very underrated character. I don't know if they're my favorite. But James is quite underrated, I think.
Oh,
Uh,
is he the gay boy of the
he's,
bunch?
he's not gay.
Oh, okay. Well, the English guy.
The English guy, yeah. He's
Sure,
like
yeah.
very much the straight man, but like
No, he's not.
I knew
No.
you were going to say that. The words left my lips, and I was like, Fergus is going to make a gay joke here. Yeah, he's very much the straight man. Like he doesn't like it. He doesn't get many jokes, but I
Sure.
think he's a really well written character in it.
Yeah, he
Um,
reminds me of someone I went to school with,
Yeah.
who I hated.
Oh,
He's just an
that's not good.
arsehole.
Fair enough.
He's like
there's a-
he's like that guy in another character in the show, the rich girl. It's like a wee geek or whatever.
oh, okay.
Like the prefect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you mix them two together, it'd be a guy from a school.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to name and shame them, Fergus?
No. Use the family wealth to shut me down.
But yeah, there's a lot of good James stuff to come in
Mm.
the later couple of
Oh.
the later in season 2 and then season 3.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you should be. My favorite episode is an episode in season 3. It's called The Night Before. I think it's episode 2.
Okay.
That one's my favorite episode of the show. It's so good.
All right.
You enjoy that one.
I'll
Okay,
probably get to
very
it soon.
Do you want to crack on with what we're doing today?
Yeah, we've waffled enough as usual.
Yes, I'm very excited for this one.
I'm nervous.
I've cooked up a storm.
I'm really worried about it.
So, I'm just going to say off the bat, there will be spoilers for Shaun of the Dead, Fantastic Mr. Fox, After Sun, Old Boy, Synecdoche, New York, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, The Grand Budapest Hotel, In Bruges, and George of the Jungle. So, if anyone doesn't want spoilers for those movies, I'm sorry.
All
To be
right.
fair, there isn't like any big spoilers, but there might
I
just be
hope not.
some little plot points that,
I hope not, because you've not seen all of them, have you?
yeah, I have been a little bit spoiled for some of these movies,
Oh.
just in research. But yeah, so in today's episode of the Popcorn Podcast, I'll be asking you 100 questions, Fergus. 10 questions on each of your 10 favorite movies of all time.
Okay. I'm excited to do this.
I want at least a 75%.
Yeah, you want an A from me.
Yeah, you should know these, Fergus. You've seen them
Yeah.
many times.
I'm hoping to know them, but I've only seen After Sun twice
Yeah, that is true.
and Synecdoche twice, and In Bruges twice.
Oh, yeah. Good luck, Fergus.
Thank
Is
you.
there any particular film you would like to begin with?
Do you want to just do them like from 10 to 1?
Do you want to do 10 to 1? Do you want to do 1 to 10?
Let's
You
do
wanna-
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Start with George.
Starting with George of the Jungle. Are you ready, Fergus?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. And bearing in mind, there shouldn't be any mistakes in this, but there's some films that I haven't seen, so I just had to go off of what I found on the internet.
I'll be sure to correct you.
Thank you. And if you correct me, you can get the point. I'll allow it because
Cool.
I don't think there will be any mistakes because I did double check everything.
Oh, you didn't get any of them right about George of the Jungle, Jack. All mistakes.
Oh.
So, well,
10
10
out of
points
10.
to me.
Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
In what African country does the film take place?
Oh, shit. Oh, God. I don't know that.
Come
The
on,
jungle?
it's the first question.
the jungle. No, wait, no, I'm not doing that.
You might as well have a guess at an African country.
The Congo?
Sadly, it is not the Congo, Fergus. It is Burundi.
Would never have gone it.
Okay. Question
I
number
could tell you
2.
there's a big gorilla mountain. I could have told you about that.
Well, you might know the answer to this next one.
Okay.
Which British comedian voices Ape the gorilla?
John Cleese.
John Cleese is correct. Fergus, well done.
Iconic character, easily his best role.
What easily his best role?
Oh yeah, dude, you haven't seen this.
Faulty, man.
Wait till you get to the end of George of the Jungle.
Okay. What is the name of the main female character?
Oh. Starts with an I. Doesn't it? It starts with an I.
I'm not telling you anything, Fergus.
Shit. Can I look it up?
No.
Oh, oh god, I forgot it. Give me a moment. Let me think about this.
Do you want a
Start-
clue?
Yeah, give me a clue.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to give clues, Fergus, but I'll give you a little clue to this one, just
Okay.
because
Oh no, I know. Don't give me a clue. It's Ursula,
it is Ursula.
played by Leslie Manville.
I don't know. I was gonna say a famous Disney villain.
Sure, yeah, I would have gotten it from that.
Okay. Question number 4. I should actually be marking these, right?
Yeah, probably. Or you could mark them at the end of the round,
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
like a pub
Um,
quiz kind of thing.
What US city does Ursula take George to?
It's Los Angeles. Is it?
No.
Oh, Las Vegas?
No.
It must be New York then.
No.
Chicago?
No.
Oh God, where is it?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, please.
San Francisco.
Oh, dude, yeah, there's the iconic scene on the Golden Gate Bridge. I should have gotten that.
Who does Lyle accidentally marry?
Gorilla.
A gorilla. Well done. In the post-credit scene, where do Ape, Max, and Thor end up?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas is
Las
correct.
Vegas.
How do the jungle animals send messages to George?
The Tuki bird.
That's not what I've got written down here.
Oh, they drum, I guess.
That's also not what I've got written down here.
Oh, they send messages with the Tuki bird.
That's
That's
not what I've got. Fergus.
sign language.
Nope.
Oh,
I
well,
have written down bongogram.
That's never explained. Well, it might be, but they use the Tuki bird. They send the Tuki bird to America.
Mhm.
It's true. They do,
They use bongogram, Fergus.
but they would never have known that George would never have known that ape named Ape had been kidnapped if it weren't for the Tuki bird sending a message. And he
But
doesn't
is
use
that-
bongogram.
Okay, what is bongogram?
I assume it's when they drum.
Okay. I'm not going to give you that point, Fergus. I think you could have answered bongogram there.
How would I have gone bongogram? It's never mentioned.
I'm not sure. Don't know if you're playing me right now.
I'm not. Honest to God, it's a Tuki bird. I would never
Okay.
lie about that. I have integrity.
To win over native guides, Lyle gives them what?
A lighter that's like a gun.
It's not what I've got written
Oh, he
down
does
here,
that as
Fergus.
well. A camera. He gives
Yes,
them cameras.
and
A lighter
camera
that
and-
looks like a gun.
nope,
Film roll.
nope.
A camera and what? What's the other thing?
And cigars.
Oh, sure, cigars. He does also give him the lighter though. And then there's an iconic
Yeah.
scene where there's a big mix-up.
I'll give you that one, Fergus. I'll be
Thank
nice.
you.
I'll be nice.
Because how would
Um,
they light the cigars? Of
Exactly.
course.
That's very true. A TV commercial convinces George to eat what?
Coffee.
Correct. Ground coffee, but I'll accept
Oh.
coffee.
Of course.
Last question for George of the Jungle. In what year did the original cartoon series air that the film is based on?
Oh, it's just 60s at some point. Am I in the right ballpark with 1960s?
You are in the right ballpark with the 1960s.
I'll go 67.
67 is correct, Fergus.
Oh, let's
Well
go.
done.
So 30 years
Okay.
on, they made the film.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10 for your George of the Jungle.
Well, I
section.
think the bongogram nonsense will should be reconsidered.
No. Definitely not.
Some chicanery
Uh,
going on there, man. If it weren't for the Tuki bird, then the film would have never progressed.
But I've got written down bongogram. So
But
You're wrong.
There would be no third act without the iconic Tookie Tookie bird delivering a
There-
message.
Well, there shouldn't be a third act because it's probably a bad movie. Anyway, let's move on.
How dare you? Okay, is
Um,
it Grand Budapest next, or is it
I've got in
Bruges?
I've got in Bruges.
In Bruges, okay.
Are you ready for your in Bruges quiz, Fergus?
I think I'll struggle the most with this one, to be
Okay.
honest. But let's go for it.
How long do the men have to stay in Bruges?
Until they get instructions,
I've got a period of time.
like 2 days,
Wrong.
1 day,
Wrong.
a week,
Wrong.
a fortnight.
Correct. 2
Okay.
weeks.
Cool.
I'm not giving you it because you took about 5 attempts to get there, but anyway.
Oh,
How old is the Chinese lollipop man that knows karate?
what? I don't know. Like, 62.
Incorrect, he's 50.
I
Ray,
don't even
steals,
remember that.
Ray steals how many grams of very high quality cocaine?
Oh, I don't know. 3,
5.
5. I was gonna say 5. Oh,
After Ray accidentally shoots the altar boy, where does he hide his gun?
in his jacket.
Nope.
Oh, oh God, is it in the church somewhere?
No.
Is it outside the church then?
I'm assuming so.
In a bush?
No.
In a tree?
No.
In the grass?
Have you ever seen In Bruges, Fergus?
Yeah, I've seen it twice.
In the Thames.
Oh, okay.
What
He
is the
shoots Howard
name?
Henry in the head. Fun fact.
Oh, is it the
Same
kids who
actor.
play Howard Henry?
Yeah.
What is the name of Ken and Ray's London boss?
Oh, it's Ray Fiennes.
Yeah, that's the actor.
Right, you want more?
I want the character's name.
Can I look it up?
No,
Okay, what's his name? It's not Larry. It's Harry.
it's Harry.
Nice.
Well
I
done.
literally got that by guessing Larry. And changing Larry.
Finish
I've
the
got
quote.
one.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh,
Finish the quote. You weren't really shit, but you weren't all that great either. Finish the quote.
It's true. It's just sort of meh, 50-50.
Wrong. You weren't really shit, but you weren't all that great either. Like Tottenham.
Oh, okay.
Is the quote.
I do
Okay, you
remember
should
that now.
You should get this one, Fergus.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not allowed to turn behind you. I don't know if you've got it in the collection.
I do.
All right, don't look round.
Okay.
What age rating does the film have?
Is it an 18?
It is an 18. Well done.
I can understand why, but you wouldn't think it. You'd think it'd be 15.
Yeah. What was the name of the writer and director of the film?
Martin McDonagh.
Correct.
I believe is how you
Martin
pronounce
McDonagh.
it.
Yep. This next question is really hard, by the way. Like this is.
Dude, I haven't gotten any of them so far.
This is a tough one, but you might be able to guess
Okay.
it. You might be able to
Okay.
guess it. When they visit the church, the organist begins playing Bach's Passacaglia and Fugue in C minor. What other
Huh?
film does this song feature in during a baptism scene?
Oh, The Godfather, perhaps, or The Godfather Part 2.
Correct, Fergus. Godfather.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice. But I only
Um,
know there's a baptism scene that because they show us every single scene at uni.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just going to say scene in a movie, but I was like, I'll give him a little bit of help and put
Mm.
baptism
Yeah, I
in there.
wouldn't have gotten that otherwise.
True or false? It's a 50-50 here, Fergus. For the
Okay, I
last one.
like this.
The film wasn't actually filmed in Bruges, Belgium. It was instead filmed in Bordeaux, France.
So if I get this wrong, can I try again?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say it's false. That's false fact.
Correct. That is a false fact. I made that completely up.
That was really good. I liked how specific you got with Bordeaux.
Thank
You had me considering that, but I only thought it was Bruges because of that. I think I told you about before how the mayor banned filming in Bruges after the film came out.
Yes, yes. That's true. Okay, so you didn't get that one. You didn't get that one.
I thought you were talking about the Bordeaux one. I was going to say, yeah, I did.
No, no. You didn't get that one. You got Harry. You didn't get that one. So
Larry.
1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 out of 10.
Okay, I'll take that. I did say I was going to struggle with that one the most.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm impressed so far, Fergus. You seem to you do know these films.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you ready for Grand Budapest?
Yeah, I think so.
How many
This
times have you
could
seen
this
Grand
could actually be
Budapest?
tough. 3 over the past like 2 years,
Oh, so
and
you
a
should know
couple other
this one
times.
very well.
Okay, we'll see
How
about
many
that.
how many Academy Awards did the film win?
None. No, 1, 2, 3,
Incorrect. 4.
4. Fuck. I went for none like out of instinct because I know Wes Anderson only has 1 Oscar when he got that last year, but then obviously he wouldn't have gotten it for like production
Yeah,
design or
well,
whatever.
you might get the next one because you've just said that fact.
Right.
Which of these Academy Awards did the film not win? Best costume design, best director, best original score, or best production design?
I'll have to go with, best sound design. No, best director.
Correct. Best director. Best sound design wasn't even an option.
I would have gotten it doubly wrong then.
What is Zero's starting position at the hotel?
He's a lobby boy, isn't he?
Correct.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to be a lobby boy?
What color is the hotel?
It's like pink.
Correct. It's pink.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, but it's actually this specific shade of pink.
It's baby pink, Fergus. I'll have you.
It's
what
more of
does
a peach.
What does Madame D ask Gustave to do when she leaves the hotel?
Oh god. I don't actually remember this. I know the scene, but I don't remember what she says. Like, don't let Dimitri have all my money, whatever you do.
No, sadly not, Fergus. It was light a candle in the church for her.
Oh, sure, yeah. You make Zero go do
that. Finish the quote. A lobby boy is completely invisible, yet
always available.
Oh, so close, Fergus.
Can I get it for being close?
No,
like
you can have another
always
guess.
Always in reach, kind of thing.
No, it's always in something.
Always in Bruges. No, that doesn't count. That was a joke.
A lobby boy is completely invisible, yet
always in sight.
Correct, Fergus. I don't know whether to give you that one or not.
Oh, come on! I knew what I got it.
I will love it. Who plays Agatha?
Agatha, that is Saoirse Ronan.
Correct. The film is based on the writings of which author?
It's not a real offer, is it?
It's a real author.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought the offer was a made-up character. Well, do I need to say the actor or the actual offer? I'm not gonna guess if it's
the actual author.
Oh shit, I don't know. I don't know that. Roald Dahl, perhaps.
Correct. No. Stefan Zweig.
Jack, who's that? You want to tell us some facts about Stefan Zweig?
He wrote books.
Seemingly, yeah.
In what fictional country is the film set?
Oh. Fictional countries. So fictional countries, France, off the top of my head. I don't know that. So I'm gonna have to pass this. I'll just say Hungary.
Zabrowka.
Zabrowka. Okay. I thought it might start with a Z, but that's as far as I could have gone with it.
Sure. And who plays Ludwig?
Ludwig.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ludwig the accountant guy, the lawyer?
It's your one of your favorite films, Fergus. You should know who Ludwig is.
If Ludwig's the lawyer, I know that's Jeff Goldblum.
It's not Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, I don't know, man.
It's played by Harvey Keitel.
Oh, yeah, from the prison, sure.
Yes.
Very good. Very good in that role.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again.
Only 5. I thought I'd done way better than
Only
that.
5. Only 5.
I'm not good with character
I'll
names.
I'll 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 double count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
I'm really
Yep.
disappointed in myself.
You should
But
be.
yeah, I
Fergus.
mean, character names are not my strong point. Like you heard earlier, I was gonna say Larry was in Bruges, which wasn't even far off, but still.
I was just thinking there, we should switch over one time. You should do this for me.
I will. I'll torment you.
Yeah, I feel like you would properly research.
Oh yes.
What camera did they use on set number 9 of? Okay,
Name the lens.
Yeah, name this background actor that runs across the screen for 2 seconds. Are you ready for Rocky Horror?
Rocky Horror. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Rocky Horror
Okay.
shouldn't be too bad.
What year was the movie released?
75.
Correct. What color are the gloves that Dr. Frankenfurter wears in the lab?
Pink.
Correct. What is the first step of the time warp?
Jump to the left.
Correct. You might get 10. You're aiming for a 10 out of 10 here, Fergus.
Don't jinx it.
Who plays Eddie in the film?
Meatloaf.
Correct. What was wrong with Brad and Janet's car that caused them to pull over and go looking for a telephone?
Flat tire.
Correct. In what country was the film shot?
Oh, was it England?
I'll give you it. Yep, UK.
Okay.
What iconic body part is most associated with the film?
The lips or mouth, I guess.
Yep, I've got red lips. So yep.
Okay.
You're doing well here, Fergus. You're doing well. Where is Dr. Frankenfurter from?
Transsexual Transylvania or whatever.
Correct.
Yeah.
What is the profession of the narrator of the film?
Criminologist.
Correct. Richard O'Brien wrote and starred in the film. What iconic 90s game show did he present?
The Cube. Is that what it's called?
Incorrect.
Is the maze or Crystal Maze? The Crystal Maze.
I'll give you it, Fergus. I'll give you it.
Oh.
10 out of 10 for Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Whew. Okay. Whew.
How many times have you seen Rocky Horror?
Countless.
Yeah.
I've been training for that my whole life.
So out of
Every
all of them so
October
far,
at least.
yeah, out of everything so far, you know Rocky Horror the best.
Yeah, seems that way.
Okay. Are you ready for Texas
You want to know
Chainsaw?
another fun fact about it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Meatloaf also played Dr. Scott in the stage show
Oh, did he?
because the actor traditionally doubles up on the role of Eddie and Dr. Scott
There
in
you
the
go.
stage show.
I didn't know that. I've not seen Rocky Horror in years. I really need to give it another watch.
Agreed.
Yeah, the main thing that I always remember is Dr. Frankenfurter appearing in Janet's bed and then appearing in the guy's bed as well.
Yeah.
And I just remember finding that hilarious.
Yeah.
Um,
Sure.
Okay, you ready for Texas Chainsaw?
Yeah, let's do Texas Chainsaw.
True or false? Toby Hooper originally intended the film to have a PG age rating.
That is true.
Correct. How many?
I don't know how he managed to fuck it up.
How many installments are there in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise?
Oh, dude. Okay, I know. I've seen 3 of
Start
them.
counting.
So I've seen 3. So I've seen the first 2 and then the newest one, which was terrible. There's that movie Leatherface.
Mhm.
I know there's at least 4 originally. So we're at 6 currently.
Mhm.
There's probably one I'm forgetting. So we'll say 7.
Are you locking in 7?
Let's lock in 7.
Incorrect, Fergus. It's 9.
9. Okay. Okay.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you got most of them. I think there's one called. There was a remake, another remake. That was 3. I think there's 2 remakes of it. So the
yeah,
newer
that's
remake.
right. Yeah, I know. I've just remembered
not one
Texas
called
Chainsaw
Beginning?
3D.
Oh,
Yeah, I
3D.
think so.
I'm pretty sure there's one called The Beginning.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
What
have
is the
my
name?
thinking cap on, or
Yes. What is the name of the teenager who is in a wheelchair?
Franklin
Correct.
Arsehole.
Yes, man. So yeah.
Oh,
Um,
Dad, Sally! Oh, you left me downstairs. Shut up, man. Shut up.
For what does the strange hitchhiker want to be paid?
Um.
For doing
Oh,
what?
for taking a photo of him,
Of who?
of the group in the RV.
He takes a photo of one person.
Oh, Franklin, man.
Correct. What does the strange hitchhiker
It's a
smear?
really good picture.
what
Sorry.
does what does the strange hitchhiker smear on the teenager's van door?
It's his blood.
Yep. What serial killer did Toby Hooper base the film on?
Ed Gein?
Yep. What was the date in which the events of the film were set?
Oh shit. Oh, I don't remember this. It's 1974. I know that. Isn't it?
It's not
It's-
1974.
Oh, 73 then, because it came out in 74. It's the
73?
summer of 73. I'm gonna guess July.
I'm not giving
Feels-
anything away until you give me a date.
Fuck it, we'll say 23rd of July.
It's August 18th, 1973.
I was really close with it. Only
You were in
a
the-
month
you were in
away.
the wrong month.
Yeah, I mean it feels like July.
Yeah, to be fair, but like that's just America. That's just
Yeah.
Texas. And
Yeah, true.
what business do the Sawyer family run?
Oh well, they used to be in the meat industry, but now they have a gas station.
Correct. What do Kirk and Pam find on the front porch of the Sawyer house?
Is it like a tooth? They found a tooth?
Tooth. Yep.
Yeah.
And what was the famous tagline for the film?
Oh, I should have tested you on this last week. I actually did have it on the list, so it's a good thing I didn't, I guess. Who will survive and what will be left of them?
Correct, Fergus. Well done. You know that film pretty well as
Mhm.
well, I think.
Yeah,
How many
seen
times have
it.
you seen Texas Chainsaw?
At least 6. But probably
Okay,
one
so you
more I'm forgetting, so I'll say 7.
Yep. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight
Hey,
extra
I'll
time for
take
that one.
that. And you know, Ed Gein, very popular inspiration. Because he was behind, obviously, Psycho as well, wasn't he?
Was he?
Norman Bates. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know
Believe
that.
so. Yeah,
Um,
he's, I think maybe House of a Thousand Corpses and probably a couple other things.
what you're about to say. Ed Gein, very popular guy.
Oh yeah, no, everyone loved him.
Yeah, great man.
Yeah, it made great furniture.
Oh, I remember when I was wee, clicking on a website, and I can't remember the name of the website, but it was showing like pictures of the stuff that Ed Gein made,
Oh,
and it was
dude.
like handbags made out of like
Yeah,
penises and shit. Like,
yeah, that is, yeah, pretty.
and I was
bleak.
like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, no, I
I
was,
must,
yeah.
I genuinely must have been about 12. Like, scarred
Oh,
me for life.
dude.
That is why how I am today.
Yeah, explains a lot. I was gonna say. No,
Um,
not actually a very popular guy,
no.
which I think drove him to do a lot of his killings.
Yeah, he's not a great man, I don't think.
No,
No. Are you ready for Synecdoche, New York?
no, I'm gonna struggle with this one, but let's go for it.
Well, you're starting things off with a true or false.
Okay,
So a little 50-50. True or false? Synecdoche, New York was Charlie Kaufman's directorial debut.
That is true.
Correct, Fergus. That is true. What does the word Synecdoche mean?
It's when you use a word in place of another word, essentially.
Yeah, kind of.
So I
Give me
so
an
yeah,
example.
you could say I remember looking this up before when I tried to explain it to you.
That's
you
why
could
I'm
say,
asking the question.
Instead of saying new car, you could say new set of wheels,
Well done, Fergus.
for
Well done.
example.
So a figure of speech in which a part is made to represent the whole.
Yes,
blah, blah.
yes,
So-
exactly what I'd meant to say. I was using
Example.
a synecdoche.
The example I've got is you could say Scotland lost the football match, but you actually mean Scotland is Scotland's football team.
Sure.
But you say
Yeah.
Scotland.
Yeah. Okay.
Well done, Fergus.
Thank you.
Reportedly, the original script of the film was written to be in what genre?
Ooh. Like romance, perhaps. That's part of it.
Are you going romance?
No. Maybe comedy. Maybe it's meant to be a comedy. Let's say
You going-
comedy.
Wrong. It was
Uh.
originally a horror film.
That makes sense. I love it. It certainly made me anxious.
Yeah. Spike Jonze was originally slated to direct the film, but he left to direct a film based off a famous children's book. What film?
Is that Where the Wild Things Are? Did he do that?
Correct, Fergus. Well done. Which actress plays Claire Elizabeth Keane in the film?
Oh, that is. Now, don't tell me. Oh. Oh no. Is it the mother from Get Out? I forget her name.
It's not the mother from Get Out.
Shit. Oh no. Okay, I'm
I'll
gonna
give
pickle
you a
in.
clue. It's the wife from Shutter Island.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I. Oh no. Dude.
She's also in The Greatest Showman.
Michelle Williams.
Correct, Michelle Williams. I'll give you, Fergus. I give you a lot of help there, but I'll give you it. I'll
Thank
give
you. Yeah, I
Um,
did remember she was in it. If you'd said The Fablemans, I would have gotten it easier probably.
Yeah,
And I've never seen
that's
that
fair.
movie.
I forgot she was in The Fablemans. The poster for the film, picture the poster in your head. You got it?
Got it.
Contains what aircraft?
A blimp. Airship.
Correct. As a Zeppelin / blimp.
Sure.
What is the director's final cue to Caden?
Is it like breathe? She says
Nope.
live or
Nope.
something. Open your eyes.
Quite
think
the
about it,
opposite of live.
Die.
Die is correct.
Awesome.
How does Hazel die in the film?
She succumbs to the house on fire.
Yep, I'll give you that. Smoke inhalation. So
Sure.
breathing in too much smoke. What award does Caden receive toward the start of the film?
It's like a grant, but I forget.
I need the name of it.
Yeah, I don't think that's happened.
The MacArthur Fellowship.
Sure, that's right.
The name of it.
I was gonna say McDonald Grant because I knew it was Mac something, but yeah.
Yep. And last question: how does Sammy die in the film?
He kills himself, jumps off a building.
Correct. He commits suicide.
Yes.
So you done well with that one, Fergus.
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
I think it's one of the more recently watched of my top
Yeah.
10.
So it'll be a lot fresher in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll take it.
Seven
Yeah,
out of
because I rewatched it for making the top 10 video, so that would have been the last
Oh
one.
yeah, so you did. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Yeah, I really need to watch it. I said when we done our top 10 video, it was like one that was high up because I need to see more Charlie Kaufman stuff.
Mm-hmm. I got a few scripts of his recently. My parents were in St Andrews and they're in like a charity shop looking for Blu-rays.
Mhm.
Which I sent them out to dinner. Like, oh look, we got this, and I thought it was posters. So I was like, yeah, get these, and it turned out they were scripts. But still,
that's
I've
cool.
now got the script for Eternal Sunshine and adaptation.
That's cool. I've got the script to Pulp Fiction in my cupboard. I
Nice.
think that's the only script, but they're actually really cool to read.
Yeah,
Like, especially someone that wants to write as like a job at some point.
yeah.
Um,
I've got the Barbie one. It's worth reading.
that's cool. That's cool. Have you ever read the School of Rock script?
No,
Weirdest thing because it's like a different movie.
really?
Richard Linklater must have done so much stuff. The script is so bad. for School of Rock. It's like a proper like 2000s comedy, like in the style of like Step Brothers, and kind of
Sure.
thing like that.
Yeah,
like,
no, I would have
that
hated
kind of-
that.
Yeah. And also, do you remember in School of Rock how he becomes a substitute teacher because one of the staff's off sick?
Yeah.
In the original script, Jack Black's character hits her with his truck.
Oh,
And that's how he
jeez.
gets the job.
Brilliant.
It's very odd to read.
That's not a bad script idea. Someone killing a teacher so they can step in as a substitute.
Yeah, that could make a good horror movie. I feel
Yeah,
like that'd be
yeah, a little
good.
thriller.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll note that
Um,
down. I'll take note of that.
Okay, are you ready for Old Boy?
Old Boy. Again, I don't know how well I'm gonna do with Old Boy.
We watched it not long ago,
Yeah, and then I watched it
and I'm
again
pretty
on
sure
my
you've seen it
birthday.
since then. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
happy
ready?
birthday. Yeah. Yeah, let's do
Happy birthday!
it.
Serious movie you could watch on your birthday, Old Boy. How many years does the main character spend imprisoned?
Oh, that's 15.
Correct. What weapon is famously used by the main character?
That's a hammer.
Correct. In a memorable scene, what live animal does the main character eat?
Oh, it's an octopus. Or
Correct.
squid or whatever. I think octopus.
It's an octopus.
Yeah, okay.
True or false? Old Boy won the prestigious Palme d'Or at Cannes.
Oh. I don't know. Yeah, it would deserve it, but I don't know that it did. I guess I'll say true.
It is true. Fergus.
Oh, okay.
Which famous director was president of the jury at Cannes that year and insisted that Old Boy won?
Oh. Oh, I don't know. Who would like Old Boy? I'll just say Martin Scorsese, but that's probably wrong.
Quentin Tarantino.
Oh no! I was thinking Tarantino.
What form of media was the movie Old Boy adapted from?
A manga or like a comic.
A manga. Yep. Old Boy was made on a low budget. How much did the movie take to make?
Tanner. No. Are we talking millions?
Millions.
I'll say 3 million.
Correct. $3 million,
Ooh.
Fergus. On the dot.
Perfect.
Old Boy is part of a loose trilogy. What is the name of that trilogy?
The Vengeance trilogy.
Name the other 2 installments in the trilogy.
Nope. No, I don't know their names, but I really want to watch them.
Yeah.
I might give it Arrow video set.
Yeah, the Arrow video set looks nice, by the way. I really want it. It's Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and Lady Vengeance.
That's right, yeah.
Old Boy was remade in 2013, Fergus. Did you know this?
Well, yes, of course. Famously.
Which director directed it?
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee, Fergus. Well done. You done well with that one too.
How embarrassing for him, man. I rewatched Do the Right Thing the other day. I know I just watched it for the first time a few weeks ago, but I wanted to show my mum. And yeah, absolutely embarrassing. He went from that to Old Boy.
Yeah. That's actually shocking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
So
I really let myself down with like Grand Budapest and Bruges.
Yeah. I was gonna say currently, Rocky Horror the best. And Grand Budapest and In Bruges the least. But still, that's 5 out of 10. Like a 50%. That's a C. That's good.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Are you ready for After Sun?
I'm never ready for After Sun, but yeah, let's do it.
After Sun twice?
I've seen it twice. Not at any point this year, but twice last year.
That's fair. Yeah, it's not a hugely rewatchable movie.
No.
It's depressing.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to show my parents it because I felt like if I didn't watch it with them, they might not bother. So
fair. Okay, who directed After Sun?
Charlotte Wells.
Correct. In what country does the main story take place?
Oh, shit. So obviously it's like a Scottish film, but it's not set in Scotland because we're on holiday. Are we in Turkey, perhaps?
Turkey is correct, Fergus. Well done. What is the relationship between Callum and Sophie in the movie?
That is father-daughter.
Correct. What song did the tourists sing for Callum on his birthday?
He's a jolly good fellow.
Correct. What song do Callum and Sophie dance to on the final night of their holiday?
Under Pressure.
Under Pressure.
A scene that ruined that song for many.
Yep. I can't listen to the song without thinking of that scene and it's tearing up.
Yeah, I mean neither.
What gift does Callum buy Sophie while on holiday?
He gets her like the carpet or the rug.
A rug. What method does Callum use when he attempts to take his own life in the film?
Is that when he walks into the ocean?
Yep, drowning. Yeah.
Hmm.
Paul Mescal was nominated for Best Actor at the Academy Awards for his portrayal as Callum, but didn't win. Which actor won instead?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan
Yeah.
Fraser. At what film festival did After Sun have its premiere?
Was it at Cannes?
It was at Cannes. Fergus, you could be getting a 10 out of 10 here.
Don't say that.
This is the last one.
Okay.
What song does Sophie perform at the karaoke?
Oh no, I remember a scene. Bit of a like cringe-inducing scene.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I was watching it through my fingers.
Do you know the name of the song?
Dude, give me a second to think about this. As soon as you say it, I'll remember. What is it?
Losing My Religion
Oh, okay.
by R.E.M.
Felt
Nine
the
out-
last hurdle, but I'll
9
take
out
9
of
out
10
of
on
10.
that one, Fergus. That was very well done. I'm impressed.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Again, it's one that I probably should rewatch. It's been a little while since I've seen it.
Hmm.
And every time I watch it, I've said this to you before. I've got it as a 4-star. I feel like it's going to go to 4.5.
9 out of 10. Like what I
Yeah.
got on the quiz.
Yeah,
Hey.
exactly. I do feel like it's going to go to that if I rewatched it.
Sure.
But I don't know why. It just feels right to have it at 4 stars for now.
All right, it's fair enough.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to see what Charlotte Wells does next.
Yeah, I've not heard anything about what
Yeah,
she's got cooking up.
Because that was 2022 After Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so coming up to 2 years, and we've not heard
Mhm.
a single thing about what she's doing.
Yeah.
Next. It was a successful movie, like.
Very successful, yeah.
So yeah. Okay, are you ready for Mr. Fox?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
How do you think you're going to do with
Sleek
this
it,
one?
Mr. Todd.
Do you think you're going to do well with this one?
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, Grand Budapest didn't go as well as I hoped.
Yeah,
And that's another Wes Anderson film.
Which author wrote the book the film is based on?
Oh, that's Roald Dahl.
Correct. What is Mrs. Fox's first name?
Oh, Felicity.
Felicity is correct. What is Mr. Fox's job after he gives up stealing?
He does newspaper articles.
Yep, a newspaper columnist. Yep.
Sure.
What word do the characters use instead of swearing?
Cuss.
Cuss is correct. Why does Christopherson come to stay with the Fox family?
His dad's sick.
With what?
Oh, shit. Like leukemia?
It's not leukemia, Fergus. I'll give you one more attempt.
Okay, can you give me a wee clue? Because I'll know it if you give me a wee clue.
It's an illness.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. No, I do remember.
It's not leukemia. That's your
Oh.
clue.
Oh no, I don't remember. Sorry, Jack.
It's double pneumonia.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Who voices the rat in the film?
Willem Dafoe
Correct.
in his iconic role
Yes. What does Mr. Fox lose when the farmers shoot at him?
as virginity. Nah, he loses his tail.
Yes, his virginity is correct.
No, his tail is taken and worn as a tie
Yes,
by the villainous Farmer Bean.
bad man.
Scumbag.
How many Academy Awards was the film nominated for?
Definitely best animated film. So that's one right there. We'll try 3.
2. sadly.
2.
Best animated and best score.
Sure.
Would
never get nominated for best picture. They don't respect animation.
Yeah, that's very true. What is the name of the fictional sport that they play in the film?
Oh no. It's with the bat and the flaming pine cone.
Yep, that's the one.
What does it start with?
A W.
Oh shit. We're in trouble here. Shit. 7 times I've seen this movie.
Think Owen Wilson's voice. What does he say?
Wood. No wait, no, it doesn't count. Wow. That's what he says. That starts with W. Wow.
Wow.
But that's not the name of the sport. It's I don't remember.
It's Whack-Bat.
Whack-Bat, sure. Embarrassed I've not gotten that.
Wes Anderson directed and co-wrote the film, Fergus, as you know.
Yeah, he did.
Which other famous film writer contributed to the script?
Uh, hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Can you tell me some other films that this person may have written?
If I do, Fergus, you will get it straight away, so no.
Maybe a more obscure one?
I don't know any obscure ones. The two that are in my head are two big movies.
Oh,
He done another film that I know you love, like you really love.
oh God. Noah Baumbach?
Correct.
Oh,
Fergus. It's Noah
sick.
Baumbach.
And the
Well
other movie, of
done.
course, was Madagascar 3, Europe's
Yes.
Most Wanted.
Yes, exactly. No, Barbie was the one I
Yeah.
was thinking of.
And
Okay,
Francis Ha as well.
you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 10.
Not so fantastic.
Not so fantastic, Mr.
But-
Fergus.
That's good. No, I did say I'd struggle with that one because I haven't even watched it this year. Fun fact, I've not watched it once this year yet.
You gotta watch it, man.
I know, but it's like if I watch it, it's gonna dominate the top of my like 2024 ranked list or whatever.
When did I watch it last? Was it this year?
Might be.
Hold on. Even I've watched it this year, Fergus.
I know, but like last year it was like sitting at the top of all my lists for like no best film I watched in 2023. I want it to be different this year.
Mm,
Right now it's Old Boy.
fair. Are you ready for the last lot of 10, Fergus?
Yeah, for
Right,
Shaun
your
of the Dead.
favorite film of all time. So you should get 10 out of 10 on this. Shaun of the Dead. How many times have you seen Shaun of the Dead?
Oh, I genuinely probably couldn't count. Like, could be double digits.
Yeah, easy. Okay, you should get all these then.
Okay.
I'll go nice and slowly, Fergus, for you.
Okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna
I
think
feel
about
like we
this.
should have like mastermind music or something like,
No, please. That would make me very, very stressed.
or like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh no, please.
And
Sorry,
what?
come on, Chris Tarrant.
And have you, side note, right?
Mm,
See when Jeremy Clarkson does it, right?
yeah.
He does. There's now a bit called Ask the Host.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's
he
right.
does this thing where it'll be like, in what country, or like in the country of France, and then it'll like say a question, and
Mm.
Jeremy will go, now, I holiday in France every year. I've been countless times, and I have seen this thing, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What
He's
are you-
never. Yeah, he's never right either.
No, he's it's the way he gets their hopes up.
Yeah.
And there's like, especially when it's like car questions, because that's his thing.
Yeah.
And he's like I have one of every single type of those cars,
Mm.
but I don't know.
He's a cruel bastard, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, let's do this, Fergus.
Let's
Are
do
you
it.
ready?
Can you do it in Chris Tarrant's voice?
I can't do Chris Tarrant's voice.
No,
That was my
okay.
best Jeremy Clarkson impression there, and it was
Yeah,
terrible.
you can do that if you want.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
In what? I can't.
No, don't, please.
In what pub? That sounds American. What am I doing?
Just say it like Jack Logan.
Oh, thank you, Fergus. Thank you. In what pub do the gang take refuge?
The Winchester.
Correct. Breathe, Fergus. Breathe. We're getting through this.
1 out of 10. 1 for
What?
1.
What is the name of Sean's girlfriend?
Liz.
Correct. This could be a tricky one. This next one.
Oh god. Okay.
On a beer mat,
Shit.
Sean saw the quote, "The only thing that will redeem mankind is corporation." What
Yeah.
beer brand was on the beer mat?
Oh shit. We've lost. We've lost. We're not getting the 10 out of 10 here.
You could have a guess at a beer brand.
Foster's.
Sadly, it isn't Foster's, Fergus. You have lost that prestigious 10 out of 10.
Why did
The
I even bother?
The answer was Guinness.
Guinness.
A Guinness
Naturally.
beer mat.
Would be.
Which brand of car does Philip own?
Fuck's sake. Jaguar?
Correct. What is David's job?
I don't know. I know like Diane is an out of work actor. She's like a drama teacher or whatever.
Yep.
I have no idea what David does.
No?
No. Oh, maybe he's like a sales correspondent or something.
Sadly, no. He's a lecturer.
Oh, sure.
What Queen song is playing on the jukebox when they attack John?
Don't stop me now.
Don't stop
Kill
me
the
now.
Queen.
The second, kill the Queen. That's one of my favorite quotes from that movie.
Hmm.
Kill the Queen. What? The jukebox. That's the second time a question has been the answer to a question has been a Queen song in this quiz.
True. Very true.
What's the name of the shopkeeper who owns the shop that Sean buys 2 cornetos in?
This is fucking ridiculous. Oh, Ned.
No, it's not Ned.
No.
Starts with an N.
Noddy. No, wait, no, no, wait.
Nelson.
Nelson. Yes.
Nelson.
I was only joking when I said Noddy. I thought you were gonna give me another chance.
No, you
You're
said
taking
Ned
it-
and you were wrong.
You're taking this too seriously for my liking.
Finish this quote.
No.
You'll get this one.
Okay.
We go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and
Wait for all this to blow over.
correct, Fergus. From which news channel do Sean and Ed learn how to kill the zombies?
Is it Channel 4?
It's not Channel 4.
Oh, I thought it was. Shit. BBC News then, I would
It's not
guess, or
BBC.
perhaps ITV News.
Not ITV News.
What news round?
It's Sky News.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
last question, Fergus.
I knew I wouldn't get any of these.
What color do characters keep telling Sean he's got on him?
Oh, red.
Correct, Fergus.
Yeah, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped.
You
To be
got
fair.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's
Your
been a
favourite
while.
Film of all time, you got a 6 out of 10.
It's
for
been
that.
a while. It's
Shocking.
It's how am I meant to
Shocking.
remember fucking David's job, man?
I knew David's job.
Okay, well, I don't care about David. You know,
Okay.
if you'd asked me who played David's doppelganger in the film, I could have told you that's Reece Shearsmith. That would have been easy.
I'm going to calculate these up, Fergus, for you.
Okay, I'll
You must-
entertain the audience.
Yes, I was going to say you must entertain the masses with a joke.
So, gang, I don't know any jokes. I'm not funny. So, guys, if you've been playing along at home, why don't you comment below what scores you got on all the questions and see maybe you done better than I did. Probably you did. Even if you haven't seen any of them, you probably did better than I did. So, yeah. Hope this doesn't take too much longer. I'm running out of things to say.
Okay, Fergus.
Ooh.
The scores have been calculated.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you got?
60.
60 odd?
Push.
Do you think you reached your 75?
No.
I have to say, Fergus, I'll do this in the style of Top Gear.
Okay.
When they do the star in a reasonably placed car and they read out the time really slowly.
Sure. I mean, you could just end my suffering, but it's fine.
I quite enjoy it.
I mean, we're on like an hour 20, and usually these last like 3 hours, so I
Yeah,
guess we
it's
should
a
probably.
A nice short
Bump it up a
episode for
bit.
you guys.
Yeah. Well, let's get
Um,
it to 2 hours with this little portion here.
Okay. Fergus, you didn't get in the 60s.
Oh dear.
You didn't get in the 50s.
So it's the 40s then.
You didn't get in the 40s.
Oh well, it can't be 30s.
You got in the 70s.
Oh,
You got 70. 2.
close. That was
70 technically at university, and is it an A's 70 plus?
yeah. I got an A. Yeah, easy. Thank you.
I applaud you, Fergus. I applaud you.
Thank you. Yeah, I probably should have done a bit more research. I guess.
Did you do any research?
No, not one bit. If I'd thought about it, I would have watched all these films in advance. Just
Yeah.
over the past few days. But I didn't think about it. I was very cocky. I thought, I'll get it very quickly.
Yeah, that's fair, Fergus. Like, I feel like when you do this for me,
Hmm.
I'll be in the exact same boat. I'll go in and be like, yeah, I know these movies.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll really push you.
to be fair, Karate Kid, I know a ridiculous amount of shit.
That doesn't surprise me.
Like, I genuinely think there's nothing you could quiz me on the Karate Kid that I wouldn't get.
Mm.
Pulp Fiction, on the other hand,
Yeah, no, that is a lot
like
more.
specific lines of dialogue and stuff, I'm going to be a bit
Mhm.
more wobbly on
Sure.
than like all the other films.
Yeah,
Local Hero, I probably know quite a bit about.
yeah, more than probably anyone else on the planet. I'd
Yeah,
reckon.
that's true. But I'm very proud of you, Fergus.
Thank you.
You've done
Yeah,
very well.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Yes, you've done very well. So that's kind of all we've got for this episode of the
Oh my
Popcorn
God.
Podcast.
It's a manageable length.
An hour and 26 minutes. People might actually watch this one.
Oh my God, no way.
So thank you guys for watching. Do you want
No,
to outro for
I
us?
thought you were
Fergus?
gonna thank me for doing your
Thank
quiz.
you, Fergus. What did you think of my questions?
I enjoyed them. I was a bit miffed about the bongogram.
But it is bongo. I'm going to Google this.
I know, but there is also the Tuki Tuki bird. It's used for communication purposes.
They say the word bongogram in the movie. So
I guess
Okay.
that's fair, but the Tuki bird is an alternate communication method.
right.
So
okay.
I don't think.
Fergus,
Mhm.
72 and a half. You got. Okay, I'll give you a
Bump
half.
up to 76. I think I could work with that. No, I'll take 72 and a half. Sure. Okay.
72 and a half. I'll
All
allow
right.
a little sneaky half point.
Thank you.
Okay,
So
Fergus.
okay, well, I guess we'll tease next week's.
Yes.
Well, hopefully Jack will have watched all of them by then. And we can do the
Pressure.
long promised number 9 episode.
Pressure. Yeah, we'll do a number 9 episode. That could be fun.
Just the first 3 series, probably.
okay.
If you
I
get up to
might-
4, possibly 4.
I might surprise you.
Yeah, I mean,
I might get through the full thing.
but the thing is, like, they're little short films almost, so we're gonna have a lot to talk about. So even if you
Yeah,
do
that is
watch quite a bit, we
Yeah.
still won't have time to cover all 55 of them.
We could technically I should probably just be having this chat with you without recording it, but hey ho,
Yeah.
we're doing it now.
Yeah.
But
Bonus content.
I feel like you could just record a very long episode of the Popcorn Podcast and just split it in half.
That is true. Yeah, probably could do that.
We could just do I don't know, 3.5 hours, 4 hours, and then just split it in 2.
Yeah, I mean, could do that, but if you want to take your time watching it, that's fine, because I'll probably want to rewatch them anyway.
Yeah, fair. I'll let you know
Sure.
how I'm getting on while I'm on holiday. It's going to be the thing I watch on
Mhm.
holiday, so I should speed through them.
Sure. But obviously take your time to enjoy them.
Yes, Fergus. I will.
course.
I might watch what's it called? The Harrowing.
Oh, yeah.
I watch that tonight. So
Oh, have fun.
thanks.
I mean, if you enjoy as much as I did, you'll probably have to watch the first episode of season 2 as well. Get a taste out your mouth.
What one's that?
La Couchette.
Is that a good one?
Yes, good one.
Okay. Is Jack Whitehall in that one?
Jack Whitehall's in it. Yeah.
I've heard something about that. Well, not
Mhm.
like spoilers, but I'm pretty sure I read something about it online.
Mm.
Like somebody was saying it was good. Kind of thing.
Yeah. It's one of the higher rated ones, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, Fergus, you can outro for us. Go for it.
Um,
I'm going to add more pressure to you.
good grief. As if I haven't been put through the ringer this time. Okay. Thanks. Thank you all for watching or listening. Is that one?
That's the one, Fergus.
Thanks. Be sure to subscribe and like.
Eh,
Write a list, write a comment.
hold on. Fergus, this is a nice glass. I want to share this glass with you.
Share with your friends. Turn on notifications.
That's a good. I never say that, but go for it.
Yep, turn on notifications. All that jazz. And see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye.